Okay, for the BBQ Blues, you're going to need a strum technique, which is called swinging the notes. And I'll explain what that is in a moment. In order to do that, you need to take your first finger, your pointer finger, put it on the 2nd fret at the 5th string. Once again, first finger, 5th string, 2nd fret. And you're going to leave your finger right there while you strum with your right hand with the swing pattern. Now let me show you what that is. Now the swing pattern is when you strum up, you're going to be strumming up and down, or down and up. So it's down, instead of sounding like this, counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, let me show you how that would sound. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Remember, you're still holding down at that 2nd fret on the 5th string. You notice when it goes strums up and down like that, it doesn't sound very cool, does it? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So what we do is we're going to swing the notes, okay? We're going to swing the notes so it sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And you'll notice that sounds a little bit better. So practice that. If you're using just your thumb, you just strum down in that same pattern. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And you'll notice I'm only playing the 5th and 6th string, the top 2 strings up here. Now that you have your strum pattern down of, I'm going to show you a pattern. And this pattern that you're going to do with your fingers, you're going to keep on the 5th and 6th string, the top 2 strings. And what we do here, we're eventually, once you master this, we'll move it down to the 5th and 4th string. But let's start on the 6th and 5th string. Take your first finger, put it on the 5th string at the 2nd fret. Your 3rd finger will naturally fall at the 4th fret on the 5th string, and you'll play once again the 5th and 6th strings using the swing technique. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. If you'd like to count along, you go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, that's slower. And then once you master that, we'll move this pattern down to the 4th and the 5th string. We'll try to play only the 4th string and the 5th string. These two right in between here. Try not to touch the 6th string. Try not to touch the 3rd string. If you do, it's okay, but focus on that 4th and 5th string using the same strum pattern and the same technique with your left hand. Okay, here we go. Now that you've been playing the BBQ Blues on the 5th and 6th string, and you've moved it down to the 4th and 5th string, it comes time in the song to slide up with your first finger to the 4th fret on the 4th string, then use your 3rd finger on the 6th fret on the 4th string, and you will play the 5th and 4th strings. Okay. Once again, you're strumming only those 2 strings, the 5th string and the 4th string. You're trying to hit those 2 only with your pointer finger, your first finger on the 4th string at the 4th fret, and your 3rd finger on the 6th fret on that 4th string. And it'll sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, now that you've been playing this portion on the 5th and 6th string, you've moved it down to the 4th and 5th string. And then you've slid that up to the 4th and 6th frets. I also have now the turnaround I'd like to show you. Now the turnaround starts on the 5th string. You play it once open. Put your first finger at the 1st fret. Second finger at the 2nd fret into the B7 shape. Now let's look at the B7 shape. The B7 shape, you'll have to put your fingers into this shape just to practice it at start. It'll probably be real hard for you to walk up and go right into the shape without first putting your fingers there. So as you do this, you want to put your pinky finger on the 1st string at the 2nd fret. Your ring finger goes on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret. Your middle finger is still up here where you stopped after doing that run, so you never lifted that up. And your first finger is on the 1st fret at the 4th string at the 1st fret. First finger, 1st fret, 4th string. Okay? Once again, first finger goes at the 4th string at the 1st fret. Middle finger goes up on the 5th string at the 2nd fret, ring finger is on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret, and the pinky finger is on the 1st string at the 2nd fret. Once again, here's the BBQ Blues going from the 5th and 6th string to the 5th and 4th string up to the 4th and 5th string at the 4th and 6th fret, and then with the turnaround. Here we go. That's the BBQ Blues.